face first. Okay. Hi, welcome to part 2 of making homemade gnocchi. As you can see, I made the dough and I have made a couple of recipes here. This one here is with the instant mashed potatoes, and this one here is with your 4 potatoes. What I do after I make the dough, the 4 potato dough, let's go back. The 4 potato dough is 4 potatoes, 4 cups of flour, 2 eggs, and you mix them together. You mash the potatoes first, put in your 2 eggs, mash them around as much as you can. Just keep mashing so all the big lumps are gone. You're going to have lumps. As hard as I try, I can't get rid of all the lumps. But don't worry, because once you boil them, you make the macaroni, put them in the boiling water, it gets very soft and the lumps disappear. Okay. Then I cut, once the dough is made, I cut it in pieces, and then I take the dough and I make a rope. As my grandmother would say, make a rope. I would make the rope here, and then I would take, I know this is a pastry cutter, but it works good for me, and make it about a ½ an inch or so, and just cut him. And there you go. Then you take these, make sure there's flour. This dough is going to be very soft, so when you take it out, you're going to want to roll it in some more flour so it's not so sticky. Then you take these little pieces. I use my thumb. Some people use their fingers, like my grandfather used to use his finger, and some people actually use a fork to dig them. Okay, but I dig them with my thumb. And here we go. Make sure there's enough flour, and you just roll your thumb. That's it. Take it again, roll your thumb, and you do this until it's all done. Once you fill, they should look like this. Once you fill the cookie sheet, I put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes, just so the dough is hardened, frozen, and then I take a baggie and I put the frozen gnocchi in the baggie, throw it back into the freezer, and you're done until you want to eat them. And that's it. That's how you make gnocchi. If you're using the instant potatoes, it's 2 cups or 4 cups. I cut it in half. It was 4 cups of water, 4 cups of instant potatoes, a little bit of salt, butter, a little bit of butter, and you make it just like you'd make instant mashed potatoes. Then you would take an extra cup and a third cold water, set it aside, because once you make the potatoes, it's going to be a little dry. You're going to want to put that cold water into it, mix it all around, let it stand until it's cool enough that you can hold it, and and then roll it out on the table with extra flour, and make sure it's good enough to handle. And that's how you make gnocchi. Thank you.